If you think about consciousness as kind of that fixed position, because it's a dialed in set of parameters, instructions, beliefs, constructs, right? Well, what we attract is in direct response, direct correlation with the structural configuration of consciousness. So when you do the breathing, it actually lets go of those limiting structures that are fixed positions, holding things in that fixed position. And when we do that, we're no longer at that frequency. Our frequency elevates. When our frequency elevates, now we can attract things that match these higher frequencies of experience. This is why the breathing is so powerful. And the cool thing about MindFlavors is this happens automatically in 4.5 minutes. You just get it. The body, on the other hand, doesn't get all of the same things that the mind gets when it's doing the MindFlavors. There's some effects on the body. However, that cellular memory, the storage place of where those configurations are, in order to let go of those patterns, it's largely facilitated by doing the breathing. So it's a quick way to let that stuff go and elevate. And when you elevate, it's a permanent upgrading on whatever those frequencies are. We've got thousands and thousands of configurations that have been constructed and built into our consciousness. So the ones that we're limiting are the ones that are automatically sought out by the MindFlavors. So it automatically just goes right to those, lets them go in the mind. And then our job, our joy of being, is to let go of those with the breath. It takes that little bit of effort to do the breathing. And when we do that, the cellular memory lets go of that. So it's a lasting thing that happens. So the more we do it, the more we're clearing out stuff that's just been lingering around, built and sitting there in consciousness. You can breathe as much as you'd like. And the more you do, the more you're letting go of those heavier, lower, more dense, limiting constructs. And this reality thing is, the more I'm getting into it, the more remarkable it is to me what's possible. And I think we're barely scratching the surface of what's possible. So the breathing is quick and it's high leverage. I like to think of two things to remind myself that everything's all about consciousness, everything. And that the time to breathe is when you don't feel like it, especially then. Those two things, wow, huge.